Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is a quick guide for the optionals and skeletons in the closet. There are optionals in part 1 and part 3. So in part 1, the optional is very straightforward. All you do in part 1 is you need to run around and you'll find these stone tablets on the outside. There's 5 of them. And all you need to do is you need to type in the appropriate Vecna title in each of the stone tablets. So refer to the map in the wiki. I'll just post it here in the video. This is the text you need to type in at each of these tablets. So for example, you run to the north, you go to the tablet there in the north, you type /say the whispered one. Then you move to the next one to the east, you type in /say Lord of the Rotted Tower. You do that for all 5 tablets, and after you've done that, you get some experience points. That's all you get though for the first optional, so it's up to you if you want to do it. You may as well if you have anyone in your group that needs experience points, as it's very, very quick. Okay, next to part 3, and shout outs to our Conaverse and his crew who did finally figure out how to get this optional done in part 3 and how to get 2 optional chests, which you get if you complete this optional in part 3. So in part 3, the first thing you need to do is proceed with the raid as normal. Once the skeletons are destroyed, now this is not them respawning and moving or despawning and moving. This is them being completely destroyed. Once the skeletons are destroyed, you will have a platforming section which will appear in their corner. So after the platforming section appears, you just need to have someone jump up the platforming, do the platforming, jump to the top. That's it. So you need to have someone do that for each of the 4 skeletons before after the skeletons are destroyed, because that's when they'll spawn. Also, you have to note that you need to be dead to do the platforming. You cannot do it while alive, so you need to jump in the lava and let yourself get KO'd there before you can do it. Or if someone's already KO'd as a result of just running the raid, then you can have them do it. Whatever. You might want to pass the soul stone between the different corners, because respawning back to your soul stone can be a problem. Okay, after that's done, after you do the platforming for each section, you'll need to do the text input section of the optional. So the first thing to keep in mind is you need to do all of this before destroying the ghost flame. Make sure you don't destroy the ghost flame, because that will just complete the raid and you won't be able to do the optionals. If you do the optionals correctly, the ghost flame will just disappear. You won't fight them. Instead, you'll fight this optional big hidden Vecna's hand there as the end boss. So make sure that you can bring down the T-Rex, but make sure you do not destroy the ghost flame before completing all of this optional. So for the text input section, you need to refer to the wiki, which I'll link below, or the Arcanaverse's post in the DDO.com forums for the text that you need to put into the /say. Again, you're using the /say command here. So you'll start off in the southwest with Osfield. You need to type in 6 different lines of text. Again, doing like you did in the first optional, you need to type in /say and then the appropriate text. If you type in the correct text, the ghost will move to a different spot there. So after you type in all of the appropriate text, you need to move on to the next ghost. It's not that hard, just refer to the dig text list, because there's a lot of copy and pasting to do. But essentially, when you refer to the text list here, you type in all the text using /say. There's a lot to put in. After you've done it for each of the four corners, you need to do one final ghost that you need to speak to. In the middle, Lindell. He's there around the center platform. After you type that in, you'll get the notice from Vecna, or not from Vecna, but from the DM there. It might be Vecna, I'm not sure. But you get the notification from the DM that you've broken Vecna's pact, and then you'll fight the optional Vecna's hand, which is this big red hand. So that's about it for this video, guys. Hope this helped. Again, shout out to Arcanaverse and his crew for the hard work put in for figuring out the part 3 stuff. It took the community months and months, and probably would have taken longer if not for the dedication of people like that trying to actually actively figure this stuff out. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. See y'all next time. Hope this helped. Have a good one. Take care.